it's Mal, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dollhouse Part 2. This is the Part 2 of the Dollhouse tour. If you haven't go check out Part 1, then I recommend you go do so. I'll link it down below, or the little eye will pop up. So yeah, so during Part 2, we're going to be taking a look at the boys' room, Julie's room, Leah's room, the Starbucks, the bakery, the diner, Gaby's space, Mckenna's room, the laundry room, and the schoolroom. And if you have any questions of where I got anything, just comment them down below. My good friend on Instagram actually built these dollhouses for herself, and I liked them so much that I stole them and I built some for me. So yeah, I stole her idea, but it's okay. Go follow her. She's such an amazing girl and she deserves your follow. She's at Toby2007 on Instagram. I'll link her down below. And so yeah, let's get started. Next we have the boys' room. This room is a little bit dark because it's one of the most farthest away from the window, and since the room's painted gray, I think that has a lot to do with the darkness. Over here by the bed, some random things. We have a trophy, we have some cars, we have a drum from the Our Generation school instrument set. We have the Space Invaders game, which can actually work, and we have a soda, and then we have another toy car. Then we have Parker standing in front of the bed, moving Parker so you can see the full visual of the bed. Now this bed, my friend on Instagram gave me, so you should go follow her. Her username's at Toby2007. So on the bed, I just basically junked the bed up because you know that's what boys do. So we have a pizza box, we have a toy water gun, we have some games, we have some laser guns, we have a magic 8-ball. In the boys' room, I printed out a lot of stuff. Some of the things I printed out on this wall was Danger, No Girls Allowed, a Orlando 35 little football jersey, and a Dallas 74. So next to the bed we have Henry and we have Molly's nightstand. I moved Henry out of the way so you guys can see the full effects of the nightstand. On the nightstand we have a Connect 3 little game. We have a phone, we have a clock which came with Molly's nightstand, and a lamp that can actually light up. And it came with Molly's nightstand. In the drawer there's some random things, and then down at the bottom a Rubik's Cube and a little lock. On top of the nightstand wall we have a hashtag Demo Day poster which came from the Fixer Upper. Over in this little area, we have the boys' sports equipment. They have baseball bats, baseballs, footballs, basketball, you know, tennis rackets, badminton rackets, anything that you could possibly think of. And you have a little sneaky, and this is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. My cousin's birthday party, and you just put it down. Hold on. Oh, hold on. He gave me 2 of those, and it was so fun. I was like, oh my gosh. See? Next we have the boys' little stand where they have their TV. We have their TV which came from the Journey Girls living room set. We have another one of those little thingies and it is a star on it. Then we have a Star Wars Rubik's Cube. Now these drawers actually open and I have no idea where I got this little thingy that it sets. I'm gonna guess TJ Maxx. But in here we have the boys' controls for their video games, and these are erasers that I got at my book fair one year, and they have tons of those, so in case they have guests come over. Then we just have random things in this drawer, and then down in this drawer we just have a random thingy too. The rug in this room is from the Journey Girls living room set. If you can't really see it, but back in that corner we have a skateboard, some of the boys' sports bag, and a St. Louis Cardinals hat. We have Logan, and he currently has the soccer ball out because the boys were currently playing monkey in the middle with the soccer ball. We also have like a water bottle. On this wall, we have posters of 2 cars, 2 really fast driving cars, and the boys absolutely love fast driving cars. Then on this side of the room, we have a motorcycle. And my grandma got this for me from a flea market a long time ago. Down by the motorcycle, toolbox, and we have the boys' Star Wars lunchbox. Then on the wall we have more baseball jerseys. We have Logan 96, Henry 2, and then Parker 39. And that's the boys' room. Julie's and Ivy's room. We have her disco ball, a limited edition set a long time ago. Little necklace that used to came in her meat accessories. We have Ivy's hat that came in Ivy's accessories. Little polka dotted bag that is from an Our Generation set. And then we have this little iCarly bag that I got in a McDonald's Happy Meal when I was younger. Next we have Julie's bed, and this is her old retired bed. On her bed we have Julie herself with a Journey Girls iPad. We have Ivy on the bed with her, and she's just eating some popcorn, some Jeffrey Pop. Next we have these two little monkeys sitting by her bed. Along this side of Julie's bed we have some shoes. Next we have Julie's nightstand, her white little table from her bedroom accessories, and on her little white table we have this orange little pull-out drawer, and there's nothing currently in it right now, but that is from her bedroom accessories. And on top of that, we have some orange drink and light up, glow in the dark, little lamp. And then we have a little smiley face ball and just some more orange drinks. And then below it, we have Julie's old retired lunchbox. On this wall, we have a smiley face. On the ottoman of the egg chair, we have some Jeffrey Pop popcorn. We have some eggs, we have some broccoli, and we have a telephone, which all came in Julie's. Next, we have Julie's egg chair. And sitting in Julie's egg chair is Miss Eva. By the egg chair, we have the Save the Eagles car wash sign, cleaner, and stuff like that. And then next to it, we have Julie's bunny. Hanging on the wall is Ivy and Julie's purses. And that's Miss Julie's and Ivy's room. This is Leah's area. Here we have Leah's goggles and her little thing to put on her goggles from her beach accessories. Then we have the mini Leah meat bucket. Next we have the towel that came from her beach accessories. And on the towel we just have her sea turtle, another turtle, and its egg from her beach accessories. And then we have this little baby doll that I got when I was little. And then we have her little cat. Behind where baby Kaya was sitting, we have Leah's beach, and there's the drinks, and on it is just like all the stuff that it came with. By Leah's fruit stand, we have some sunglasses and her flippers. Next, we have Miss Leah. By outside of her beach hut, we have a monkey, which is a stuffed animal, and then we have her little sloth. We have the mini Leah doll and her little like fire, some accessories that came with her beach hut on it. We have the beach hut. Over here on the beach hut, we have a lantern, and then we have Pepper the dog. We have this little rug, which came from the picnic set. We have the table and chairs that came with the beach hut, and then on the table we have some binoculars, flowers, drink, sunscreen, some items that you get from Leah's meat accessories, tablets, some food, and yeah. Over here we have like a little owl and the little bird that you get. Back behind that corner we have a hiking stick and her hiking backpack. Next we have a little bin that came with the hub. I'm not really sure what's in it, but on top of it we have Leah's picnic basket, a camera from her meat accessories, her meat camera bag, and a little Toy Story slinky. On the shelf we have a doctor's kit in case if she sees an animal that needs rescued, then she can help them out. And then on top we just have some animal erasers and some bug spray. Some bedding, and it's just her bedding with some little stuffed animals that I put up there too. That's Leah's space. This is the Starbucks. We have Marisol's stage, and by Marisol's stage we have a little tips bucket, a tiny mini doll sipping a Starbucks drink. Now on Marisol's stage we have Miss Tinny herself with her guitar. On that wall back there I have a poster that says "This one's for you," and just a poster underneath it that just has some Starbucks drinks on it. Now the big centerpiece is what Miss Maryellen is standing in front of, next to Gwen and Licorice. Next to the big centerpiece in that little back area is a Starbucks trash can. Now this is an actual Starbucks cup, and I made it into like a little mini trash can for when they need to throw away some trash. Moving Miss Maryellen out of the way, we have the big display case. In the display case, we have some bagels, bread, cupcakes, and some cups and Starbucks signs. Now, this display case is actually from the Aspari Cafe. Printed out some Starbucks logos and I taped it on to the cash register and to the drink. And on the counter, you know, we have the cash register, the drink maker, and some Starbucks cups. On that back wall, I have the actual menu from the Starbucks. I printed it out off of Google. And then next to Krista, we have a blue bag. Then on that back wall, I have a Starbucks coffee, little sign. Sitting on the table, we have some Starbucks cups. Moving over here, we have the Aspari table, which came from the Aspari Cafe set. The stuff that you put into your coffee. Another Starbucks cup that I use as a trash can. Then on the wall, I have a Starbucks. I have a poster that just shows all the Starbucks drinks. One thing that is really cool about this room is that this is the other room in the dollhouse besides the living room that has lights in it. And that's the Starbucks. Now we have the bakery. Here we have a chalkboard that says open and my mom wrote it on. On the shelf we have Chris's cake from her Chris's party table set. We have some sundaes, and then we have a pie from the Queen's Treasures. Down there behind the little open sign, we have Jess's monkey, and he looks like he's got a box of treats. And then we have Dorothy. On the American Girl Sweets treats table, we have some things that you get with the set. The donuts, brownies, cupcakes, and cookies, and the cinnamon rolls. And then on top of the bakery, on the sweet treats table, we have Addie's ice cream maker and Addie's pie from the Addie's ice cream maker set. Then we have the American Girl, some more things that you get with the set, some baking needs, you know, flour, extracts, we have some sprinkles. Down there we have the American Girl bakery bags. We have Jess, and then we have the menu, which I made. Everything on the menu is everything that I have. Next we have Samantha and Nellie sitting on Samantha's wicker table. They're just eating some cupcakes. We have this from Caroline's little set, and it has some flowers in it, and then we have some napkins. And then on this wall above Caitlin, we have a little clock. Over here, we have Nikki and her dog, Mia, and a Our Generation doll, Caitlin. On the table is like from the American Girl Sweet Treats kind of thing. The remaining of Addie's ice cream set, and then the little placemats and the little menus and napkins came with the table. On this wall, we have some bakery treats and some sweet treats, and that is the tour of the Sweet Treats Bakery. On top of the bakery is Maryellen's Diner. On this end of the diner, we have the 50s jukebox that I got at Lowe's a few Christmas ago, and it actually plays music. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. On top of the jukebox, we just have some record players that who knows where I got them from. On the wall, we just have some photos. Over here, we have Miss Z and baby Mia sitting on a little bench that my grandpa got me. Over by Z, we have Z's backpack from her filming accessories, her GoPro from her scooter, and her little director's little cruise type thingy. In front of Z and baby Mia, we have Z's camera, coffee or tea. I like to call that tea, even though I know it's coffee. And we have some pasta, some milkshake, and some popcorn. This came from the Our Generation diner accessories. And then we have the Our Generation little diner that came from the diner accessories, which I believe I did a video on. I don't know if I uploaded it, but if I did, little eye will pop up. And then it's on the American Girl Sunburn Party little fold-out table. And we have Z's little camera, well, her tripod, her phone, and her camera on it, which she's doing a double feature today, girl, you know. By Mia, we have a Maryellen Mineral TV, and I got that from a flea market. And then we have a little toy for baby Mia. This is the main diner. It's the Our Generation Diner. I call it Maryellen's Diner because it's my Maryellen's Diner. Over here is the display case, and in the display case we have the pie, cupcakes, cookies, donuts, and a little ice cream sundae. Then on top of it, we have the cake. On the counter where Maryellen is, we have a menu that came with the Our Generation add-on accessories. We have some ketchup and mustard. We have this, which is my friend. She gave it to me, and it's just a big notepad. And we have a pencil, so she's able to take big orders. Next, we have the American Girl popcorn machine. By it, we just have some straws, napkins, and some... on top of the American Girl popcorn machine is just candy, salt, popcorn butter, and some little cups to put popcorn in. It's like a really weird angle, but it's the Our Generation cash register that I just added in. We have a pen and pencil and some notepads, and then I don't know if you guys can see it. But there's supposed to be like a coffee. On top we have just some cups and some little like sauces, applesauce, olive oil, you know, all that stuff. Over here we have Sammy and Melody sitting, and they're just enjoying some nice little food. And that's Maryellen's Diner. Next we have Gabriella's area. We have her little, I'm gonna call it her dress box. And then on top of it, we have her little thingy that came with it. We have her computer, her drum set, her microphone, and some drumsticks so she can record music. We have the little American Girl dance sign that came with her little dance studio. We have an ottoman that came with her, is it her like snack? Her bedroom accessories? I'm gonna call her bedroom accessories, even though it's probably not. In my mind, Gabriella's retired, guys, even though she's still out. Well, right now when I'm filming this, she's still out, but in my mind, she's retired, okay? Okay, so, here is the American Girl Dance Studio. Of course, there's a mirror, and now we have Gabriella's little chair. We have the white chair is a My Life chair, and it has the mini Gabriella on it. So, Gabriella's currently not up here because I took her down. So it would be much easier to film. We have this rug. Now this rug is from Tanny's picnic set. We have Gabriella's cat, and she's eating a cupcake from Gabriella's cupcake set. We have a painting from Gabriella's loft bed. Then we have this chair and some pillows. Next we have her loft bed. But on this shelf we just have her little MP flute player, cupcake, art supplies, and stuff like that. Then we have her two little bags in there. There's nothing in the bottom drawer. Next we have on the shelf, we just have cupcakes, energy mix, apple, water bottle, some paper, drawing pad. Then we have a painting. On her desk we have her iPad, some drinks, headphones, a light that can actually light up, a photo, and then some more food. This I got at Hobby Lobby, and the top drawer has her headphones, and the bottom drawer doesn't have anything. But on top of it, it's just some plates and some napkins from her cupcake set. And we have that ottoman from that My Life chair. And then her bedding is just the bedding that came with her loft bed. I didn't add anything because it's just so up high and I can't reach it. That is Gabriella's space. The schoolroom. Take a look at the actual school itself, which I got from this past Christmas, and I actually did a review on this, so if you want to go check that review out, and I will link it down below. So, okay, hold on. So over in this little area, we have Molly and Molly's mini doll and the Emily mini doll. So moving them, you can see that I have the teacher's desk, the teacher's chair, and some books. Now I have the Meet Rebecca book, a book that came from one of Kit's set, and a biology book which came from a Our Generation set, and they're just in these green tubs that you get with the schoolroom set. Then you have the file folders. Now I have two file folders, maybe even more, in each pocket. On the teacher's desk, we have this little lamp, which when I went to school, when I was in elementary school, my teacher used to have this lamp, and it connected to a smart board, and they used to broadcast stuff, and so that's why I got this little lamp, because I pretend that there's a little smart board and stuff like that. And then we have the little clipboard with a attendance sheet on it. We have an I Heart My Teacher coffee mug. We have some glasses. We have the Teacher's Attendance and Grade book, which I got from the American Girl Doll School book. We have a computer, which came from a Journey Girls loft bed set. We have actual tape, which came from the Our Generation set, school set. the schoolroom set, whatever. And then we have the stapler, which, same with the tape, it also came. We have this little eraser, which I use it as the chalkboard eraser, and I got that from a Journey Girl set. And then in here, we have lots of things. We have 2 scissors, some highlighters, some pens, and some Sharpies. And then we have a little pencil sharpener. In the first drawer, we have some rubber bands, a tape dispenser, some little bulletin pens for the corkboard, and then we have some turtle food because in the schoolroom we have a turtle. In the third little drawer, we just have some filing folders. Then in just this drawer, we have the teacher's must-needs. We have the teacher's notebook, some sticky notes, some hall passes, which actually came from a Journey Girls school set. Then we have some actual stickers, and we have some diplomas down here, or like student awards. Then down by the teacher's desk, we have a red recycling bin. Then we have Miss Kristen, who is currently teaching the class. Moving Kristen out of the way so you guys can get a better look of what's behind her. We have this little filing cabinet, which came from the Our Generation add-on set. A fish bowl with a little fishy inside. We have a tape dispenser and a stapler. We also had this little photo of some butterflies on it, but it fell off when I moved it. Then in this drawer, we have a chalkboard, which came from an Our Generation set. We have some glue. This is an eraser. And then we have a pair of scissors, some report cards in it. Then this drawer, we have some extra books. Over there, we have some science and Dr. Seuss books. And the green little drawer, you can see for them. So on the first one, we have some math supplies, calculators, little rulers, any math supplies that the students will need. And the second one, we have some crayons, tape, paint. And the third one, we have pencils, pens, erasers. And then the bottom one, we have some more books. Top of the green drawers, we have a little cage type thingy, and the hamster is actually a Barbie. And then the turtle is a Our Generation turtle. Then we have the skeleton that came with the Our Generation Science Lab set. And on the whiteboard, we have the periodic table, which I believe also came with the Our Generation Science set, and then we have the whiteboard eraser. Then we have my Our Generation little Sally, and on her desk we just have a little school block with pencils and highlighters and stuff that she needs in it, and we have a Staples binder, which I got at Staples for back to school time. Then we have Miss Jenny sitting on a American Girl doll retired desk, and on her desk she has an Inner Star U binder, a water bottle, American Girl water bottle, and a Our Generation I Love Math little box set with a ruler, pencils, and some math materials in it. Emily, and on her desk she has a Staples binder that I got at Staples for back to school time, a math notebook, which is an Our Generation one, and then we have an Our Generation water bottle. And also hanging off of her desk she has a Our Generation backpack. Right next to the door we have an Our Generation blue recycling bin. Back there on the first shelf, a human body, a plant, and a globe, which is actually a pencil sharpener that I got at Target one year for the back to school section. On the next shelf we have some science tubes. Then on the second shelf we have an Adams little model, structure model. Then we have some tissues and a map. On the lower shelf, school boxes, and they just hold some extra pens, erasers, highlighters, markers. Moving outside the school into the science center, right here we have a school locker, and I got that from a Incredible Pizza. And inside we just have, some books, a flashlight, which is really weird to have in a locker, but okay, a paint set, connect floor. Then on top of the locker we have a record player that can actually play, and then we have a clock. And I have Luciana's maker table, and on it is just her stuff that you get from her maker table. Then we have Miss Luciana Crayline cat standing on this Our Generation blue rug. On the review table, or the American Girl baking table, we have some science supplies, we have some test tubes, space ice cream, some gloves, Adams, Moncool, whatever you want to call it. We have some necklaces, we have our watch, and just basically all sciencey stuff. Then at the bottom of it, we just have some backpacks. Over on the bin, we have some glasses, some sciencey glasses. One of my friends, she remodeled, I think she remodeled the schoolroom, and she put glasses in the little trash can. Well, I was using that as a trash can, but she put the space glasses in it, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. Why didn't I think of that? Shout out to Brooke for doing that. Then on the Our Generation Space Lab table, we just have some American Girl Science Lab set that is currently now retired. We have an Our Generation Volcano. We have Our Generation Microscope. We have some sciencey things. We have some dye. We have some baking soda. We have some vinegar. Behind Luciana's maker table is the cubbies that comes with the Our Generation schoolroom. Now in the cubbies, I keep the dolls' musical instruments, some backpacks, and some lunch boxes. That's the tour of the schoolroom. This is the dolls' laundry room. Here is the Our Generation shoe holder / umbrella. I don't really know what the exact name for this is. Some of the dolls' shoes, and then in this little thingy, in this little drawer, we just have some lost shoes or shoes that the dolls cannot wear because they're rubber. And the rug, this hopscotch rug that I got, that is an Our Generation rug that I got when I was little. On the wall, this little flag type wall decoration came from a Our Generation set. The drying rack is from the old Our Generation laundry room set, and on it we just have a shirt, American Girl doll sweater. Next we have a pink trash can that the doll took out the trash, and then we have the dolls' pink laundry basket, which my friend gave me. Then we have the Our Generation old laundry and dryer set, and there's some clothes in it. On top of the washer, we have some things that the dolls need to use to wash the clothes. We have some laundry detergent, dryer sheets, and iron. And then we have some stain remover. Just have some random thingies in here. On the dryer, we have the American Girl earring tree, and I keep Sage's and Grace's earrings on it. I don't really have that much earrings for my dolls. I have a basket with some Yellow for Bella ribbons in it, which is where I keep all the dolls' hair clips and hair ties. On the walls for the washer, for the laundry room, is just we have the chore chart and a little laundry saying. We have the laundry kind of like assortment little thingy, which also came with the old Our Generation laundry set. Top of it, we just have American Girl traveling pillow and just a regular pillow. The laundry room is also where I keep all my American Girl luggage bags. So I have all of my dolls' suitcases and pets travel cases and the little travel bags. Then I have an ironing board, which came from the old Our Generation laundry set as well. And that's the laundry room. The last room that we're going to be taking a look at today is Mckenna's area. Her bed, we have her jacket and her accessory bag. We have Mckenna's loft bed. So on the first shelf of her loft bed, I was gonna try to get like a clearer camera view, but like I didn't want to move Mckenna out of the way. So yeah, we have her lamp, we have her water bottle, we have some books that came with the loft bed, and then we have a picture frame, and in it, it's just a flower that I made when I was really little. On the second shelf, we have a little lantern that I got at Chick-fil-A one year. It's so random. We have a magic 8-ball. We have a little dog with some standing on top of like a mini like paint set and a mini clay set. And then we have the hamster, which by the way, the hamster, I forgot to include her hamster in the All My Pets video. So it is going to get its moment of recognition right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Next on the bottom shelf is just where I keep all like my awards and stuff like that. She has like a #1 medal from Our Generation set. She has a trophy that came with the set. A trophy that I don't know where I got, and she has like a get well soon card. Hanging down, we have little gold medals. Back behind the loft bed, we have a little bean bag. Then we have a stuffed animal, and then behind it we have a Victorious bag. We have the green rug, Mckenna. Now we have her desk, and on her desk we have her little notepad, papers, ink pens, her clock, some sticky notes from I don't know where I got them, honestly. We have a little lamp that I got at the dollar store and it actually lights up. Not going to turn it on because it's so far away and I'm on a ladder. And then we have a bracelet. We have a little ID card. We have actually mini Justin Bieber tickets. And then on our chair we just have some emoji pillows. Then over here we have Madison and Megan and Mckenna's dog Cooper. Then we have Mckenna's bedding that came with the set, and on it I just added some things. We have a pillow that one of my friends made me. We have emoji pillow, a unicorn, and an owl. And then hanging down we just have one of her like gymnastics things. On the wall I just hanged up Mckenna's poster that I got. And then we have her bar and bean. And that's Mckenna's area. Thanks for watching part 2 of the Dollhouse tour. If you haven't, make sure to go watch part 1. It's an amazing video because I edited it and I did it and stuff like that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single Sunday, and so you'll never get bored. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!